Hello and welcome back. This is another Let's Roleplay Dragon Age 2. I am Marion Hawk, kind of playing with my boots on the dirt there. We just spoke to Vincento, and his son Fenriel is being hidden by a Templar, former Templar, or Templar, named Samson, and he's here at night. So, sorry, I didn't actually do what I said I was going to do in the last video. I was so eager to start this one up, so I'm going to do it right now. Okay, I checked out all the stalls. There was really nothing that I could do. I did order 6 elf root potions, though, for our Deep Roads expedition. I sold a few items that we had, but really not much has changed. Okay, so there's a couple of characters I want to read the lore about from the Codex. Bethany and Aveline. I was just hoping it would be different here in Kirkwall. We're not running away, we're coming home. This is about Bethany Hawk. Even growing up as an apostate has not dimmed Bethany's faith and sunny nature, though it has colored her view of the world. Bethany wishes above all else to be normal. She appreciates the trouble her family took to keep her out of the circle, but the running, hiding, and constant fear have taken their toll. Though she would never admit it to her mother, not after all she's sacrificed to protect her, Bethany sometimes wonders whether she would be better off in the circle. At least there she would be with other mages, confident she'd be serving the will of the Maker and not defying a millennium of religious teachings. Still, her first loyalty is to her family. Despite her doubts, she gladly embraces her magic if it keeps them safe. She has a teasing rivalry with her twin Carver and greatly respects Marion. I hope I haven't said that one before. I'm so busy at home, I'm lucky to even have the time to make videos for my channel. Now with our new baby, and I have a 3.5-year-old son as well. Okay, so Aveline, if it's family you protect, doesn't matter who it is, blood or not. Aveline was born in Orlais, but she never knew the country. Her father, Benoit du Lac, was a chevalier who lost his patron to the game of intrigue. He fled to Ferelden while Aveline was an infant, and though his holdings were meager, he was determined she would have the life he had lost. She would become a knight, no matter the cost. He eventually sold everything to sponsor Aveline into King Caelin's service. Knightly skills seemed bred into Aveline's bones, but she had her doubts, starting with her namesake, Sir Aveline. The first female knight of Orlais was orphaned, mocked for her looks, and murdered when she dared stand with men in a tournament. Her glory lies in tragedy, but the living Aveline doesn't revere sacrifice. A principled death is still a death. Her father was proud of her, but she would never be the knight he wished for. The Sir Aveline was the story of the first female knight. She did die. Yeah, I was a little confused about that. Aveline married Wesley Valen while serving in the Ferelden army. They were kindred spirits and determined guardians. His death during the Blight scarred her, not just his loss, but that she failed to protect him. Aveline has healed in the past year, but she has yet to forgive herself. Accordingly, she is fiercely protective of the Hawks and Marion. They share a bond in loss, a connection she cherishes, but will not allow to be repeated. And I'll continue reading on more about the characters in my group. Don't want to do it all in one go, though. Okay, so before I didn't check the apparel shop. I've already been here, though. Yeah, there's really nothing. Some robes. I mean, I can't wear any of them because that's for mages. So nothing here is worth it for me. But I do have that potion I've been saving, Avernus Experimental Draught. Somebody, sorry, I was corrected. Draught. I think it's draught, so move to junk, destroy. Well, no, I guess we have to move it down here. This should be moved over. Yeah, why aren't you moving over? Move this here. Yes, so it will give me more skills. So it's funny because in my past, that past DLC, Soldier's Peak, and Dragon Age Origins, I've actually helped my character in this game because of Avernus Experimental Draft. Okay, so 2 points remaining. Want to go one in dexterity. Yeah, maybe another one in dexterity. 25. Confirm. I think I might have an item I could use now that I've gotten to this point. The Arm of... So this is better, actually, than what I'm currently using. It's 37 damage per second as opposed to 24. Now, which one do I want to give up? I'm pretty sure the one on the left. Yeah. Is this one? Yeah. Put arm inventory. There. Very nice. And it looks like a very sharp looking dagger. So, we are going to go to Hightown. We're going to go and get those runes put on our weapons. and armor. That's Darktown. This is Hightown. And we do have a couple of jobs that we can do when we get out here. So much to do in the city. Okay, so Hubert, you said you had a job about a quarry?
Hear you're having problems with the bone pit. I can help.
Finally someone comes to help me. You look a bit unseasoned, but I hope you'll do. I had to suspend operations. My workers are lost in the mines or have run off. Served me right for hiring Ferelden refugees. I sent others before, but no word. Perhaps they are putting me off. I need someone competent to figure out what is going on.
Your first mistake was naming your mine the Bone Pit.
The locals named the mine. Those fools say it's cursed. That is why I hire Fereldens. They may be dull-witted, but they're not superstitious.
Mind what you say about my countrymen.
I was not referring to you, of course. My workers are a particularly desperate sort. They're lucky to work for me. Few in Kirkwall will hire refugees.
Surely the miners had good reason to leave.
I am at a loss. No miner has reported in, and no one takes me seriously.
The Bone Pit must be dangerous if people are afraid to venture there.
No, nothing like that.
Sure.
Pay no heed to local superstition. The Bone Pit is mostly harmless.
I don't quite believe that. Especially if the Fereldens, they need the work. They're not going to run away from money just for silly superstitions. Obviously something's going on there.
You said some of your workers are Ferelden.
Yes, all of them. An unruly lot, to be sure.
What's the reward?
I will pay handsomely. The exact amount depends on what perils you face.
Sure. I don't really trust this guy at all, actually.
I'll head there soon.
The sooner the better. Each day the mine is not running costs me more than those miners make in a year. The Bone Pit is just outside the city. Any map will show it.
Unfortunately, we need the coin.
Not here to sell today, guardsman. My shipment's late.
Oh, so this is the worthy where we can order runes. Let's see if... I don't even think we have... No, we can't even order anything. We need lyrium, silverite... Oh, we found a thing of silverite, and we found... Oh, there's dragon's blood you can also get? Or callum? No. The only thing we found was silverite, I think, on our trip to the mountain. Yeah, nothing much. Okay, let's get out of here. Now we just need to put the 4 runes we have on us. Oh, hello.
I heard you lost something. This it?
I had never thought to see this again. Thank you.
We, I guess we returned a lost seal? Seal of House Talon. Yeah, we returned it.
Welcome, merchant.
Yeah, there's a
Not
few...
here to sell today, guardsman.
A few people I
My
guess I can
shipment's
speak
late.
to. Bounty.
Well, good luck to you then.
The Unbidden Rescue. Offered on the authority of His Excellency Viscount Marlowe Dumar, citizens of able nature, Viscount Dumar requires your aid. His son, Samus Dumar, has been lost to uncertain company, and a safe return is sought with all haste. Make your case of skill to Seneschal Bran at a station in His Excellency's keep, and the reward for this act shall be generous in both sentiment and coin. So we need to head to the Viscount's keep then for that. So I doubt there's going to be anything here. Backpack. Oh, permanently increase inventory capacity. That is so worth it. We took it up by 10 before. Originally it was 50. It's now at 60. Now we have 70. We will definitely need things like that. I mean, if we can't carry everything, it means lost revenue. Well, I don't know. I didn't check out anything else here. These things I can wear, like the jewelry, but... Oh, I thought that this was clothwear stuff, but this is heavy armor. Oh, no, the boots right here are for magic users, but... No, they're all magic users. They just look like they're heavy armor. Okay. And that's it for that one.
The Viscount's son abducted by Kunari. I've heard what those...
Abducted by Kunari? I'm hearing the people speak to each other over there. That's where the Viscount's son was taken? Is there anything here? Probably not. Hubert's Fine Goods. Rune of Frost Warding. Increases cold resistance. Should I spend the 51? It's just 51 silver. I just made 51, actually. Tomb of Technique. Oh, yeah, we can buy this, but spend on at 1 point spent on talent or spell. Don't really think that that's worth so much of my money. Although, now that I have this weapon, oh, 1 silver. One copper, I mean. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. That was my sword, or my, you know what? That was a mistake. Can I get it back? Buy back. No, I cannot. It doesn't matter. The reason was because that weapon leveled up. Hubert's Fine Goods. I've already been here. Okay, so that's it for down here. I really think that that's everything for merchants in the city. High town. So let's get all these runes, Bartran. Your brother's a bit of a miserable person. Oh, enchantment. Okay, so these two weapons are what I'm using. Let's get this one. Rune of Impact, Rune of Fire. Let's go with Rune of Impact. Gives +4 physical damage. Wait, there should be a way to tie it to kind of like add on damage that you're already doing. I'm going to put a Rune of Fire, so I have a flame type blade. The Mountain Fathers have. Now this is from Evelyn. And let's put in a Rune of Nature. It's really kind of pathetic, +2 nature. And that's it for weapons. Now, yeah, this is all Varric's tailored. Oh, you can actually add. Ah, didn't know that. You can add protection. Well, let's go with me first. Rune of Protection. Let's go with that. Rune of Fire Warding. That's quite a lot of fire resistance. And, well, we can give... I don't think Varric should have anything, personally. Unless we have enough. Because this is shield for Evelyn, so these other two items, the gauntlets and the headpiece, yeah, from the Frost Warding, they're mine. Okay, so we're a little bit better outfitted.
Don't mind him, monsieur. Sandal's never been one for conversation.
Forgot about him. He doesn't have anything to sell for other people. I mean, I can buy other health potions and things like that, but just costly. There's a ring. Cheap stuff. Blade of Calling. Yeah, none of these things are really worth it. So let's continue on. Was there anything else out here? I think we need to go to the Viscount. Magistrate Venard. Well, what would that be for? I've written it on my map for some reason. Damn, that silly memory of mine. I forget things. Not all the time. I usually write notes. So, Magistrate Venard. Premium content. Duty. So it's not killing all the... Yeah. Kirkwall docks at night for the Flint Company mercenaries. So at night. There's quite a few things for us to do at night. Companions. The way it should be. Return to the barracks and keep to report to Evelyn's captain. Wow, we might be able to make some coin from that. I'm kind of excited about that prospect. Let's do that. If I can kind of find out where to go. This way. I mean, we have over 30 gold. We only need 20 more. Magistrate Venard. Is he not the person to talk to about the Viscount's missing son?
You there, Ferelden. I wish to speak with you. I've heard you have dealings with certain elements in the city. You can get things done on the sly, as they say.
That's a fancy way to put it.
I am a magistrate in this city, and as such, I wish to hire you for a small, albeit important, job. A man I sentenced to a life in prison has escaped custody. He's been tracked to an abandoned ruin outside the city.
A request that should have been made of the guard.
No, I didn't write this down. I just happened to chance upon him, actually. I've never met this person before or heard of him.
Why is there such a clamor to catch this man? What has he done?
He's escaped. That's reason enough to catch him.
We're both intelligent people. There's something in the ruins, isn't there?
There is something, yes. There are creatures in the ruins. The guards I sent are ill-equipped to deal with such beasts.
Do you know what manner of beasts they are?
I don't know what they look like. I've never seen one myself. The guards say these things have already torn through a full company of men.
And you expect me to go fight it.
It would be easier to seal up the entrance and let the beasts take care of him.
I believe in justice, Ferelden, not unbridled slaughter. I will not let prisoners be eaten just because I don't want to get my hands dirty.
I'm sure if you send in enough men this time, they'd do fine.
No. The more guards who know, the easier it is for this to get out. Those men gossip like old fishwives.
I'll take the job.
Bring the fugitive in alive, quickly and quietly. Not only will you be well paid, you'll have the gratitude of a city magistrate. Useful for a refugee, wouldn't you agree?
Oh, I'm much more than a refugee. I'm a noble, regardless if the male family has lost its namesake. Lost its namesake. I'm not really sure what the old kind of vernacular usage. If its name has been kind of trashed in the last generation, I mean. Oh, I'm going in the wrong place. This is actually the Chantry. Yeah, I don't think we have anything to do in here, no. This place kind of gives me the creeps, all these preachy chanters. Now, Viscount's Keep. Let's just go right to it. I'm hoping to get a few gold after cleaning out all those ambusher bandits in the Sundermount. Okay, so we're here. I've got two things marked down on my map. Seneschal. Okay, one of them's dealing with trying to rescue the Viscount's son. Now, the Viscount, if you didn't know, of course, he is like the mayor, governor of Kirkwall.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Doesn't somebody say that every time I come here? Or is it the same
Not
person?
much room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I'd rather be.
Well, let's speak to... I think we have to speak to her officer? Her superior... supervisor? Her superior? Whomever? It's telling me to go here. Oh. Okay.
There's Jevon's office. Wait while I explain our initiative.
I don't know how they do it where you're from, guardswoman, but I decide the patrols, not you and your whims. You may have been put up for lieutenant in your first year, but I'll have no show-offs in my command. Have I made myself clear? Report to your post before I have you and your Ferelden accomplice jailed.
Well, what a charming fellow.
I don't have to like him, but he could at least listen. Bandits are dead. That's all that should matter. It's not the first time he's made me wonder like this. Something is very wrong.
This is probably a bad time to discuss my bill with him.
He'll jail you. I don't doubt that. The rest, though... Well, the duty roster will have my next patrol. Sounds like I'll have plenty of time to follow you around. Threaten my friends. Not letting that one go, Captain.
That guy sounds like a scumbag.
The guard will throw you out if you kick that wall one more time.
Okay.
Aveline! I owe you for clearing that ambush the other night. Saved me a mess of trouble.
Brennan, that route was yours?
It was. Single patrol. I'd have been dead for sure.
A lone guard isn't much of a patrol.
Shouldn't need to be. That route was clear for weeks. First noise out of it was your big fight. The captain reassigned me after he heard what you did, and I passed the satchel to Donnick for his patrol tonight.
The satchel?
Pay and order assignments. Captain has us run deliveries to the outposts during light duty. It's usually just an updated copy of the roster. The satchel for that night was heavy, though. Anyway, thanks again, Aveline. You're a good one.
So the satchel gets heavy the same day we discover an ambush?
Yeah. This is very crooked.
You're sure you want to pursue this? This is your superior we're talking about.
If a guard has been put at risk, a good captain would want to know why. And if he's not a good captain, I want to know why.
I bet there's a perfectly reasonable lie that explains why your captain arranged this.
I'd be willing to hear it, but not while a guard may be walking into a trap. Brennan said Donnick. A good man. Donnick. I've got his route. A night walk in Lowtown. Let's go make sure his quiet patrol stays that way.
No money. Such a shame. Especially at a time when we really need money. I was hoping we would get a few gold, like I said already. Well, her captain seems corrupt.
How much longer do I have to wait?
So let's go speak to the Viscount, or whomever is going to represent the Viscount, about his missing son. Now
Insist if you must, but Viscount Dumas will see no one. If you've news of Seamus, I will relay it to him.
Fine. Tell Dumas my scouts have tracked the boy and his Canary captor to the Wounded Coast. I'm taking a full company after them, and when I return, I expect him to make a show of the reward.
So many to deal with one Kunari seems excessive.
He may be Talvashoth. The Winters leave nothing to chance. Get out of my bloody way!
Yes, what is it?
I was about to say, before we happen upon this scene, saving the Viscount's son should really get me a lot of money. If we can beat that bitch of a woman who just walked past me.
If this is about a rescue, that woman did not seem the type.
She is the type I feared we would attract. As I told the others, Viscount Dumas' son, Seamus, is missing. We suspect he was taken by a Kunari. If you would like to try your hand at securing his safe return, feel free. I have certainly granted no exclusivity to the Winters and their violent approach.
There must be suspicions about why the boy went missing.
Why? What have you heard?
Nothing. Until now.
There is truly nothing known. He is gone, and there have been sightings of a Kunari. The only complication is that Seamus is known to be of a sympathetic mind. He may have placed himself in danger, but it is danger nonetheless.
Never had much dealing with Kunari. I've seen them a few times, but other than the Wounded Coast, when we fought a few groups of them, I have never fought them before. I'll say that.
The Kunari are not wild in the city. Petition their leader for the boy's return.
The Arishok has declared that it is not his role to do so. Apparently their rebels, the Talvashoth, are hunted anyway, killed for what they are, not for what they may have done. That does not bode well for Seamus.
So the Talvashoth are runaway Kunari. They don't follow the Kun, I guess?
This isn't a task for a guardsman?
Yes, isn't it?
There is a concern of appearance. If we used guards, it would allow Viscount Dumas' opponents to say this admits the Kunari threat because the city responded. In these times, public embarrassment is preferable to official embarrassment.
I don't really know much of the difference, but...
I should know about the competition.
The Winters out of Navarra. They don't care one whit if Seamus is returned unharmed. Their lead, Sirrah Guinness, is hungry for a foothold in fair Kirkwall. And frankly, we have enough of their kind.
Ready the reward. He'll be back in no time.
Declare it if you like, but the reward goes to whomever brings him back safe. A discussion you are welcome to have with the Winters, should you encounter them, on the Wounded Coast.
Messiah, please stop kicking the wall.
You know what? I think that there's a chest that I can open up. So many rude people in this city. Yes. Fancy poison ring. Long sword. I'm able to open up standard locks now, so I think I missed a few. And I'm sure they will not allow me into the Seneschal's room. Or
Please
the
keep it
Viscount's,
quiet, sir.
Viscount's room.
The Viscount mustn't be disturbed.
Alright, gonna end the video here, guys. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.